Hello, everyone. I'm Esperanza Walsh, and this is Art from the Heart of St. Augustine's Church. And we are still doing the sessions remotely because of COVID-19. So we will be doing this until the lockdown has fully eased. And today we are, for this session, creating an art piece with the subject, ta-da-da-dan, which is the Japanese squirrel. Yes, this is a cute version of the squirrel. So this is very easy. It would be a very quick art piece. So let's start and enjoy its cuteness. So again, here's the cute art piece that we're going to do for today. And we are going to do the sketch first. So the body is like a bean, which is a bit wider, a little bit wider. So let's create that bean shape. So I'm not sure if you can see this on the screen. So what I'm gonna do is just make the lines a bit more bold. There we go. So this is just for you to see. And, okay, at this point, we're going to draw the tail. So tail is just gonna be like that, just a curved line. So let me just make that thicker again so you can see it on your end. And then here, we're going to close this with a curve. So it's almost like a half circle, or maybe a little bit more than a half circle. But again, it's a curve. So there we go. Now we have the body and the tail. The next thing to do would be the arms. So for the arms, if this is the middle of the body, the arms would be falling below that. So here, if this is the middle, I should draw it a little bit lower. So just curves. And then here another curve. And then here another curve. So that's our hands. Again, it's starting to look more like beans, but trust me, this is our Japanese squirrel. So let's do that. So those are our hands. Again, they don't have to be very accurate because they're just, it's more of an abstraction of the squirrel itself. It's not a realistic version of the squirrel. So next thing we're going to do would be the eyes. Now this bit is a little bit more interesting. So this would be like a teardrop, but facing this way. So I'm gonna make another one here on this side, slightly smaller, because it is further. So this squirrel is slightly tilted. That's why we can see part of the tail. So this eye is closer to us, so it's bigger. This arm is closer to us. That's why it's bigger. Okay, next, what are we missing? Yes, we are missing the nose. So for the nose, we just do a curve like that. Then we add the mouth, two more curves there. Connected to the nose by this short straight line. And then ears, just round things here. And then a small curve here. And then let's erase this part. Okay, I might need to redo the sketch of the ear, like so. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, we're going to leave an area here in the eye, which is going to be white. So that would be for the reflection of light. Now, there's something else missing. Yes, it's the feet. So let's do that. So like so. And then here, let's give it another foot. And we're almost done. So this is our Japanese squirrel. Now it's just time to paint it. I'm just going to choose a lovely color that I want. I'm not going to make it so realistic. So maybe I'm going to get a burnt sienna, but make it a little bit more intense, little brighter than the thing we did in class. And then I will just paint here. So from this point where I do the foot, little curve like so that we can give emphasis on this leg. And then here, the hand. So again, hand. And then here, there we go. Just curves, and then we go around the eyes. I'm going to give it some space here so that there is a white area around the eye. And then we'll paint this like so. And then here as well. And then I'll paint the ear. Okay. And then I will move on to this area. Get some more paint. I'm going to paint around the eye again from this point at the middle of the eye at the bottom. And then I'm going to paint the ear. Then this side. Okay. And then here, the arm. So I painted the arm. And then here, I'm going to draw a curve using my brush. So I'm painting a curve similar to the other side. And then I am going to paint it here for the other leg to give emphasis on the other leg. Okay, let me add some more color to make it look more balanced. Okay, now we will paint the tail. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is to paint the curve here as a marker. And then from here, I am going to paint a bigger curve. And then I am going to get more of that burnt sienna and paint this whole thing with burnt sienna. Okay, a little bit more pigment to make it slightly darker. And I'm gonna turn it a bit so that the curve can look smoother. There we go. And there we go. So here, more curve. So I'm just trying to make it look more balanced. I mean the color, the distribution of the color. And well done us. So that's the first bit. Next, I am going to get some red paint. Yeah. And I am going to paint some of the areas here, like this part of the ear. Okay, this part of the ear. Of course, the nose. Hands. Okay, a little bit more. Feet. Other foot. And now, lastly, I will use burnt umber. So for burnt umber, I will paint the eyes first and then the outline. So let's do that. Let's paint the eyes. So like so. So just going around. Okay, again, we're leaving that circle white. So more burnt umber. And then here, same thing with this eye. And then now we will paint this bit. Okay, so that's the mouth and the connection between the mouth and the nose. I would have to lift the color here because it has spread too much. And I would need to add a little more of that burnt umber, but spread it a little bit like so to give it some balance. Sorry. And then I am now just going to paint the outline. So I start with the ear and then the other ear. And then I will do this part of the tail. And then the feet. Other foot. And then now the body. Okay, make sure that the area is dry before you paint it. So the side of the body. And then this side. Okay. And now we will paint the arms. So let's start here. There we go. We now have our Japanese squirrel. So this is what we did in class and on our previous class and the live one. And this is now what we did in this session. So as I mentioned, I made it darker. So we have our squirrel there facing slightly sideways so that some part of its body looks slightly bigger than the rest. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much and see you again next time. Bye-bye.